The Institute is my home. I hope it'll be yours too. No way I'm cracking this.
Remember to keep unnecessary power consumption to a minimum. Don't recharge unless your primary levels are below 2%. Also, if...
Please don't get any germs on you.
Define motor control software to use an update.
If it were just a little... limb twitching, perhaps. But her eyes were moving as well. Involuntary twitching and...
Why the heck are they making us record this? Oh crap, it's on, isn't it? This is technically...
Personal log. United States.
rapid eye movements while sleeping can only mean one thing, Max. You just don't want to admit to yourself what you do.
If you're about to launch into one of your passionate speeches about artificial senses and machines with don't
Update. Observed unusual activity has ceased.
I've heard enough of them by now. Write them down from memory.
But we can't... Just ignore the
All
question.
this must be a little overwhelming for you.
Why can't it have a soul? And if a synth has a soul, then it is a living person by every standard and measure. Of course it is far more comfortable to think of them as machines.
All systems nominal.
We're all looking forward to working with you.
Is it true?
Really
Food
need all
supplements
these
and
reports?
seven
You
on
were
call?
scheduled for
This
maintenance
is
duty at SRB last
That was
night.
my favorite one.
Anything you'd like to report?
Nothing to report, sir. I carried out my duties, as usual.
Dr. Ao saw you accessing a terminal. You know you are not permitted to access terminals in that section.
I want
Is Dr. Ao mistaken?
Yes, I mean,
Hey,
no, he's
it's
not.
me.
But I was
So
only
you're the
interested
one who
in-
sent the encrypted message. How did you even do that? I wasn't sure anyone on the surface would have a
But I
chance to crack
swear
Trinity.
it's not what it
You know,
sounds like.
the encryption
I was
algorithm.
cleaning the terminal, and it switched on by mistake. I was just shutting it down.
A friend named Tinker Tom cracked your encryption.
He must have had some serious hardware to pull that off. Wow. Your message was only one word.
It won't
Friend.
happen again.
What did you mean by that?
You don't want me to tell you twice. Now get back to your duties.
The railroad sent me to look for someone they call Patriot. That's you.
What? The railroad? As in the railroad. And they gave me a code name too? I kept sending synths to the surface hoping someone would help them. I hoped the railroad got to some of them, but I never knew for certain.
If you met them, trust me, you wouldn't be that impressed.
They've eluded the SRB for decades. They've gotta be incredible. With you in the picture, I have this idea. To rescue a lot of synths. At once. But we'll need help. Where's he working now? Right. Let's go to the West Atrium. Probably best to talk about something else right now. You know my father thinks it's a living hell on the surface. But that can't be right. Heck, you look positively normal to me. No offense. I'm not sure if we could ever make the surface actually a decent place to live. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't at least try to help, you know?
Doctor, I left a copy of the lab report on your desk. Did you get a chance to read it?
I haven't. There was a situation last night I had to deal with. I'll come and find you as soon as I've had a chance to look it over.
Z-114.
I'll inform
It's
the
me.
team.
Sir, do you require something?
It's okay, Z1. She's a friend. She's with the railroad.
Meeting here is dangerous. And you bring a stranger. You. How do I know we can trust you?
You don't.
Excuse me. I must focus on my duties.
She's not from here. She's been helping our synths escape on the surface. It's safe.
If you insist we speak in front of her, do so quickly.
Right now. How many synths want to escape, Z1?
The ones I know for certain. 13.
That'll take forever. Let's free those 13 all in one go.
I would do anything for my people. But how do we get them to the teleporter? It's no good. The old maintenance tunnels that lead there are always sealed. By the SRB.
If I can find a way to open those doors, could you get your synths to the teleporter room?
Yes. We'll talk later. Someplace more secure.
Just a few high security doors, right? Controlled by cutting-edge SRB security tech. Yeah. A head-on hack is the sucker play. So we go at them sideways. You're willing to help, right? I can't do this alone.
It depends on what you need.
Our core security architecture hasn't fundamentally changed from the old CIT days. The original security program was called Code Defender. Revolutionary stuff. We still have terminals running version 1, mothballed in storage. With some persuasion, I can get an old terminal to interface with the new security terminals. Enough to open doors, at least. Problem is, I can't even crack version 1. So I need a good old-fashioned username and a password. And that's nowhere to be found in the Institute. But if you could get me a pre-war admin password from the surface, I could log right in.
I'll find it for you.
That's great. Unfortunately, the obvious place to look won't work. The CIT ruins were picked clean years ago, but some of the admins had to live off campus. Ask your friends in the railroad. I need those login credentials.
Hey, it's the professor. Professor's back.
Desdemona.
Thank God.
Woo! CJ, as I told you, the molecular stabilization matrix held.
Funny, you didn't sound certain yesterday. It is really, really good to see you. Did it work? Did you make it inside the Institute?
Yeah, I got there. And the Institute is paradise. Healthy people, clean, plenty to eat.
A paradise built on the backs of slavery is no paradise at all. In Tom's holotape, did you make contact with Patriot?
I met Patriot. His name is Liam Benet.
I knew you'd get the job done. We need every scrap of intel you picked up in there. Write up a full report on Pam's terminal. After you're done, we'll analyze it and figure out the next step. Get to it.
You gotta be careful, man. The Institute is everywhere.
Bet you never met a synth before Glory.
I suppose you're here for my medical services. Let's see what's wrong with you today.
Systems locked. Building statistical model for Operation Tea Party.
The importance
Pam.
of Bunker Hill and our
Preliminary
asset there is
analysis
not widely known.
complete.
Please keep it that way. Anything we need to move on?
Affirmative. Codename Patriot requires admin credentials for Code Defender security software. Cross-indexing CIT security administrators with 2077 Commonwealth Census records. Filtering by surviving structures. One match found. Bergman. Wilfred. Bergman. Wilfred. Registered as co-owner of Cambridge Polymer Labs. Estimated 81% chance of login credentials being located at this facility.
Thanks, Pam.
Complement detected. Analysis irrelevant.
After you get the password report back here. With any luck, we'll have a game plan by then.
I'm ready to move in, ma'am.
You must be the courser I'm supposed to meet.
Yes, ma'am. Designation X688. I've already neutralized the perimeter guard. Just give the word, and we can start the assault on the main flotilla.
I'm getting less and less comfortable with this whole thing.
All right, let's go.
Right behind you, ma'am.
Hell no!
Tactics bad. This is wrong.
Come on! That's the best you've got! Who's that?
Huh. After all these years.
Hold up a moment, ma'am. There's something important I need to tell you.
I'm listening.
I'm going to give you B592's reset code. If he hears the code phrase, it'll reset his cognitive processes and make him docile. You'll need to say B592 initialize factory reset, followed by the authorization code Gamma 71 Epsilon. Once he's shut down, I can transport him safely back to the Institute.
Good. I'd like to avoid any unnecessary violence.
Worth trying it the easy way first, I guess.
Well, he might not be alone up there. Violence might be inevitable. That's all, ma'am. Ready when you are.
Yes.
Well
Judging
done.
by your gear, I'm
Very
gonna guess you two are agents of the
Just
Institute.
like me.
So, made it to the
No.
top. Is the Institute so desperate for resources that it's stealing plunder from honest, hard-working Commonwealth gangs?
B592 initialize factory reset. Authorization Gamma 71 Epsilon.
You okay? Gabriel, can you hear me?
What we need is a good hurricane to blow this whole mess
Nice work. I'll take the synth back. This is X688. Ready to relay. Reclaim synth B592.
Doc.
You have marvelous bone structure. Stop by the mega surgery sometime. Even though I'm a doctor, I admit I have a small vice. A quick drink after work.
Radiation poisoning is a common ailment, but we can cure just about anything.
Yeah. Take a look at me, Doc.
Tell me your symptoms.
Too much radiation. I feel sick.
Blood pooling in the gums. Signs of anemia, yeah. We better clean you up. And that's that. Anything else bothering you?
Got roughed up.
You look fine, but... Oh, wait. Yeah, that's gonna need to be set back in place. Let's get started.
I prefer to go to the Dugout Inn. Sure, I can afford the tap house, but the way those people
All done.
stare at
Any other complaints?
That was it.
Off you go, then.
Hope you didn't run into any trouble getting here. Where'd you cross the river? Super mutants.
Dr. Orman's lecture on cold fusion was nothing short of a revelation.
I'm glad to see you return safely. I know the task was difficult, but I needed you to see firsthand how dangerous a rogue synth can be.
I don't care about who's to blame. I just wanted to stop a killer.
Yes, of course. Your pragmatism is admirable. It does matter, though. If everyone sees the Institute as a villain, dangerous forces could align against us. If we can put the lie to such assumptions, we diminish that threat. But enough about that. The task is done. And you've returned our synth safely to us. I couldn't have hoped for a better outcome. Well done. While you were away, I had quarters prepared for you. You'll find all the basic necessities, as well as a generous stock of arms and equipment. Go and have a look. I think you'll be quite pleased.
You know, I love my work, but I love being a father even more.
Sir, we've had another situation. A code red.
What? This is the third time in 2 weeks. This is unacceptable. How could this happen?
We think there was a system glitch. We're looking into it.
Damn it, you're all useless. I'll figure out what happened. And in the meantime, tell the others to be on high alert. I want more patrols and more rounds.
Right away, sir.
If you see anything even remotely suspicious, report it immediately. This absolutely cannot happen again. Got it?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Your new quarters are here, ma'am. When you're finished here, ma'am, Father wants to see you. It was an honor to fight at your side.
Nice work bringing that rogue synth back.
Father has done remarkable things. I would not exist if not.
Son?
Ah, hello, Mother. Tell me, what would you do when someone has stolen from you?
I'd teach the guy a lesson. Make sure he never does it again.
Using physical force is never my first choice, but there are times when it becomes necessary. The group that calls themselves the Railroad have acquired several synths from the Institute. Synths that had gone missing in recent months. And they no doubt mean to free these synths, in their delusion that synths are somehow sentient beings. You've been in contact with the Railroad, so you're aware of their misguided beliefs.
They're crazy, thinking machines are alive.
Agreed. However noble they may believe themselves to be, they are thieves. Usually they are a minor nuisance, but lately they have become more emboldened. I'm afraid we've reached the point where a response is necessary. We have learned the current location of these synths, and need to reacquire them before the Railroad can hide them.
Sounds pretty simple.
Hopefully, yes. But it's important that we act on this soon, before the Railroad has any indication we've tracked them. We also don't want the Brotherhood of Steel getting wind of the presence of the synths. That would only complicate matters.
Hey, I'll act quickly. You can count on me.
You'll have a contact waiting for you just outside Bunker Hill. Good luck.
It's gonna be tough persuading. You could hold this place against an army.
I've been waiting for you.
Watch your tone, Synth.
Next time, move faster. Our targets are inside. 4 synths under Railroad protection. Majority of the settlement is uninvolved and are expected to run for cover. The situation appears to have escalated. A covert approach is likely impossible. We move in, secure the synths, and I relay out with them back to the Institute. Clear? The mission's parameters just changed. We're going shooting. Requesting backup relay now.